everyone, Cal from Scattering here. I wanted to create a short little onboarding / tutorial video to kind of walk you through the process of how to use the scattering protocol. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start our journey off on the points tab on scattering. If you scroll down kind of close to the bottom, you can see there's 3 ways to earn points during our pre-mainnet. The first is to provide liquidity for S tokens. The second is to deposit an NFT and mint some S tokens. And the third is to invite some friends using a referral code, and you'll earn up 10% of the points they earn that way. And of course, if you want to invite your friends, all you got to do is click on this button right here. This will, pop up your, invite code. All you got to do, copy that, share it with your friends, and they can join scattering. Next, we're going to mint an NFT and turn it into some S tokens. So by clicking on this, it'll bring you over to our marketplace tab. Here you can see your wallet, your key market, your common pool, and safe boxes. We'll go through all those in a second. First, in your wallet, this will be all the NFTs that you can mint and turn into S tokens. So by clicking on this, you can see you'll get 10,000 S tokens, which represent kind of the common value of the NFT, and a key. Essentially, the key allows you to essentially the redemption rights to claim that NFT again, assuming you still hold the key. So we're going to walk through the process in a second. Just click Instant Sale, confirm the transaction in your MetaMask, wait a little bit, and then you'll get your key and your 10,000 S token. All right, the transaction went through, and we're good to go. If we scroll over, this is a visual glitch right here. You just click over, and you'll be able to see, the NFT is right there in my safe boxes. Essentially, the safe boxes is all the keys you hold in your wallet. And just make sure if you have any safe boxes that you pay your rental fees if you want to hold on to the redemption rights of that NFT. If you don't, just let it expire and head off into the common pool, or you can sell it on the marketplace and see if anyone wants to purchase it. We're going to first show you kind of the process of extending your rental period. So in this case, I got a realm. It expires in 2 hours and 33 minutes. Basically, if I don't pay my rental fee by then, it will be taken and put into the safe box. Our rental fee is 0.0015 per day. So let's extend it by 1 day, and I'll show you kind of the process of that. So type in your ETH you want to pay to extend it, and then just confirm the transaction in your MetaMask. Wait a little bit, and you're good to go. Get your time extended. There we go. The transaction went through. That's a little bit longer than I expected. I'll show you kind of what to do if you want to sell one of the keys you hold. So just click on sell, put in an ETH price. Let's go 0.5 right there. And of course, there is a 2% commission on the sales, but just sell that safe box. And of course, in this example, someone does have to purchase the safe box off the key marketplace. So make sure you put it at a reasonable price. But this is a really good way if you have, for example, a rare NFT, and you really want to maximize the value you can get. You get your 10,000 S tokens, but also you got the key. So if someone values your key at a ETH, and you put it up for an ETH and it's sold, there you go. You just made your ETH plus the common value. The common pool, we're on the small brains. I'm going to kind of show you what that means. Essentially, the common pool is just all the NFTs that are sitting in there, and people, they let their safe box rentals expire. You can actually claim these if you want. All you got to do is click redeem, and then of course pay 10,000 S tokens, and then a 2% fee paid in S tokens. In this case, it's S small, so 10,200. And by clicking redeem, you'll get a random one. It'll be a random if you can't pick. So if there's a rare in there and you want to go for it, best of luck. It's random, so you might hit it, you might not. Who knows? All right, next up, I'm going to show the trade tab. This is just one over from the marketplace tab. Here essentially is where you trade your S tokens. You can buy them, sell them, etc. But I do want to go over one thing before I buy some S tokens, and that is the arbitrage ratio. Essentially, this just means the difference in floor price from OpenSea in this case for the Wonderbirds and the scattering marketplace. For Realm, we got a positive 29%. The floor price on the Treasure Marketplace is 236 Magic, and in this case on scattering, it's 263. So, positive arb right there for anyone who wants to take it. Same for primates. You got 0.179 on OpenSea, and the scattering floor price is 0.24. Blueberries, essentially minus means it's cheaper to buy on scattering than it is on the other marketplaces. And same for small brains, it's about 4% cheaper to buy on scattering. As you can see, 600 floor price on the treasure marketplace and 574 on scattering. So let's head back to Wonderbirds, and I'm gonna buy. Let's just buy 100 because I already have a decent amount of Wonderbirds already. But just kind of walk you through the process real quick. You can put in the amount of ETH you want to spend or magic. In this case, for Wonderbirds, is ETH, and it'll pop up the amount of S tokens you'll get right here. You'll click on buy. You'll confirm the transaction in your MetaMask. Wait for the transaction to go through, and you're good to go. And of course, I'm going to show you the same process of selling. So I bought 100. I'm going to put 100 in here, get my ETH back, sell right there, confirm the transaction, and you're good to go. Bought and sold right there. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how to provide liquidity and how that process works. So just head over to your liquidity tab, and here you can see this is where essentially we combine our S tokens with either Magic or ETH to provide a liquidity pair. So in the case for Wonderbirds and our ETH collections, it's ETH, and for Small Brains, Realms, and others in the future, it'll be Magic. So we're going to make sure we're on Wonderbirds, and we're going to provide some liquidity. I already have a pair in there, but let's do 1,000 S Wonderbird tokens. That comes out to 0.0027 ETH. We'll click Add Liquidity. Before we do, I need to let me retract that real quick. And here, this is also where you can select the range you want to see. So you can do your 5%, 20%, 50%, or full range. Essentially, it just if you want to keep your capital really efficient in one specific range, you select that. 20%, I usually like to go for the 20 or 50%, just kind of keep it more open, because if you fall out of range, you're not earning any more points. So I just do the 20 or 50%. Makes it easier. I don't have to watch it as much, and less stress on me. So let's head back to we got our 1,000 Wonderbird S tokens right there. Got our ETH. Add liquidity. Confirm the transaction in your wallet, and you're good to go. After a little bit, your liquidity pair will be available. All right, the transaction went through. I had a technical hiccup right there, but essentially once the transaction goes through, you can just scroll down to the bottom, and here you'll see all the liquidity pairs you have created. And of course, you can increase your liquidity pair or remove it if you just want to remove the tokens. So in this case, let's remove the Wonderbirds real quick that I created. I'll remove liquidity, get your ETH back, confirm the transaction, and you're good to go. All right, transaction went through. We're good to go. And yeah, I think that's it for today's tutorial. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns, just hop in the Discord and ping myself or one of the other team members, and we'll be happy to help. But I think that's everything, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this tutorial, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.